and I. Me, myself, and I. The journey to me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. The journey to the journey to me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. The journey to me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. The journey to the journey to me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. The journey to me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. The yes, I have tried to make sense of my life, looking through the lenses of my past. I have learned, yes, I have. Now I have answers. Yes, I have. Looking in the mirror at myself, and I'm liking what I see, but it's been a journey to get here. It's been a journey to get here. Looking in the mirror at myself, and I'm loving what I see, but it's been a journey to get here. It's been a journey to get here. To the place of recognition of me, myself, and I. To be myself, and 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 to be myself, and 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 be myself. Yes, I have tried to make sense of my life, looking through the lenses of my past. I have learned, yes, I have. Now I have answers. Yes, looking in the mirror at myself, and I'm liking what I see, but it's been a journey to get here. It's been a journey to get here. Looking in the mirror at myself, and I'm loving what I see, but it's been a journey to get here. It's been a journey to get here. To the place of recognition of me, myself, and I. To be myself, and 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 yes, I have tried to make sense of my life, looking through the lenses of my past. I have learned, yes, I have. Now I have answers. Yes, looking in the mirror at myself, and I'm liking what I see, but it's been a journey to get here. It's been a journey to get here. Looking in the mirror at myself, and I'm loving what I see, but it's been a journey to get here. It's been a journey to get here. To the place of recognition of me, myself, and I. To be myself, and 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 to be myself, and 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 be myself Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday. We're here together. Aren't you just happy you're here a Monday morning? Hello, Monday. We are here together and it's a Monday morning and we are breathing. Yes, we're breathing, we're here. And we're going to pick a frame in which we are going to frame our day. What is the frame of today going to be? Let's add some more lights. Here we go. So our frame is going to be lit. How is our frame going to be lit? Our frame will be lit with gratitude. It will be pegged with gratitude. It will be glittered with gratitude. Monday is going to be about gratitude. Monday is going to give us momentum. It's going to give us drive. And the drive is all going to come from gratitude. I am your host, Lizzie Morris, your Agile lady, and I'm here to help you get agility on the inside. And the best way for you to get agility on the inside is to be able to frame your thoughts in a way that sets your intention and your focus. Because if you do that, everything else that comes in the day pivots off what your focus factor is. So if your focus factor is gratitude, if your focus factor and intention are made known and declared to your brain, to your noggin, if you make sure you declare them to your noggin, then it's going to use everything around you to align to that. So on Mondays, what do I want to offer you? This very Monday, I want to offer you the frame of gratitude. I want you to be inspired by gratitude, to think that your normal thoughts on Monday I tend to be quite opposite. Let's be honest, right? Monday tends to be oh my God, it's Monday and I got to do this. But we are flipping that. We're taking that thought, we're putting it in a ball and we're screwing it and we're throwing it away. Instead, Monday to us is going to be about the way we choose to frame it. And we are choosing to frame it with gratitude. That's the peg. It's going to hold it up. You know, sometimes you have a frame and you haven't yet figured out exactly where on the wall you want to put it, right? You haven't got the stud finders to know that, okay, this is the best place to put this. So you kind of just use some pegs and you peg it there, right? And you're like, okay, well, it can just hold for here until I get all the other tools. So we are going to peg gratitude, right? Until it becomes a habit for us and it takes a place in our mind so that we have a neuron that is so strong in our head that gratitude just always holds the frame. We're probably not there yet, but that's okay. We will be there because we're going to grow that muscle of gratitude. So every Monday when you meet with me on a Monday, we're going to be talking about gratitude. We're going to have an affirmation about gratitude. We're going to give ourselves space to be grateful. So as you know, when we start, we got to start with our meditation. So let's go now into our meditation of gratitude. That's the focus factor, is being grateful. Regardless of what's going on, just for the next few minutes, we're going to allow ourselves to go into a meditation focused on being grateful. Good morning, Instagram family. Welcome to us being grateful. We're just taking a moment to allow ourselves to sit in thoughts of gratitude. Gratitude about everything. Gratitude about anything. Because if we can allow ourselves to just sit in gratitude and allow it to become the momentum underneath us, this Monday will be the best Monday we've ever had in our entire life. Simple as that. And it's going to be. Because today we're coming together to frame our Monday. Allow yourself to think about 3 things that you're extremely grateful for. Just 3. 3 things that you're very, very, very grateful for. Type them at me once you've thought about them and you've allowed yourself to sit with it. What are you grateful for this morning? Today I'm grateful that I was able to wake up and have the ability to cognitively choose how I want to frame my day. My mind was working with me, and my mind allowed me to be able to pick my thoughts. And today I choose to be grateful. I look ahead of me, I look behind me, and I'm choosing gratitude. I am choosing with every fiber of my being to be grateful. It's an active choice that I'm making. It is my focus. Yes, I will be grateful. That's my choice this morning. It's what I'm choosing to be. It's what I'm choosing to do. Is to set my day up with gratitude. That is the frame. Yes, this morning I am grateful. Grateful, and I'm allowing it to just overflow inside of me, this gratitude this morning. Yes, I am choosing to be grateful. I'm sitting in that. My mind is working perfectly. I'm able to recall. I'm able to set a mental focus. And today my mental focus for my entire day is gratitude. For you now that we brought gratitude into the picture, it's part of the picture for today. It is how we are pegging our day. Then I want to make sure I bring to your attention our affirmation for today. Now, we had an affirmation for last week, Monday, but we've got a new one for today. And here is today's. Today, I choose to peg my Monday with gratitude. Yes, this is my conscious choice. Yes, I affirm this to be my high intention for the momentum energy that drives and directs my Monday to be gratitude. Yes, I am grateful for the contributions of the past. And yes, I am grateful for all the lessons that last. Yes, I am grateful for the gift of today. Yes, I choose gratitude to peg and frame my Monday. Hello, Monday. Today, my focus is gratitude. I'm going to say that again. Today, I choose to peg my Monday with gratitude. Peg it on the line. Today, yes, this is my conscious choice. Today, yes, I affirm this to be my high intention for the momentum energy that drives and directs my Monday to be gratitude. Yes, I am grateful for the contributions of the past. Yes, I am grateful for all the lessons that last. Yes, I am grateful for the gift of today. Yes, I choose gratitude to peg and frame my Monday. Hello, Monday. Hello, Monday. Today, my focus is gratitude. That's what I'm doing this Monday. That's what I'm inviting you to do this Monday, is to allow your focus factor to be gratitude. Allow that to line up today. Now, I decided as you always know, I'm going to bring you some quote of some kind from someone, right? Well, I was thinking today that it's obviously we're still in Black History Month. And a lot of times we have a habit of pigeonholing people. It's kind of like, well, this person always says that. This is what this person always is. We like to always give people an always. And really, we shouldn't do that, because when we give people an always, what are we saying? That people can't evolve and people can't grow. We're saying that people are stuck. And if we believe that people are stuck, then that says our humanity is stuck. It says we can't be any better than where we are. We can't reach any further than we've reached. We can't do anything differently from what we've done. I refuse to believe that. I just refuse to believe that. And science backs me up, because we've proven that our cells change, they grow, they decay. So there is some kind of growth, there is some kind of movement that is happening in us at a cellular level. So if it's happening at us at a cellular level, and then I look outside of myself and I look to nature around me, nature is telling me the same story, that things shift and change, that there is seasons. And then all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, something can happen that you haven't planned. That's change. Last week, living here in Texas, dear Lord, there was change. There was weather I would never have associated with where I live. There was cold in my house I would never have associated to be happening in my house. Nonetheless, that change happened. We weren't prepared for the change because we weren't expecting it. See, because change has a way of sneaking up on you and going, boom. And we have to have great reflex muscles so that we can not just react, but we can take that pause long enough to choose a response to change. Well, growth is our response to constant change. It's us saying, I know there's going to be change. I know something's going to come. So here is my framed response. I am going to take whatever change comes my direction. I'm going to inspect it. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to mine it and allow it to let me grow. I said the word let. So I'm not going to fight that change. I'm not going to be like defending myself against the change. I'm going to be open to the change because it's going to allow me to grow. Now, I want to bring to your attention, because Malcolm X. All right. Now, if we go back in history, here's when Malcolm X was born, May 19th, 1925, in Omaha, Nebraska. Right? And died February 21st. And we're all familiar with the tragic way that he died. And many of us are very familiar with some of the things that he had said over his lifetime, right? Some things were very adamant. Some things seemed like they were so rooted, they wouldn't shift, they wouldn't move, they wouldn't adapt. But we notice that he went through growth. When he left his alliance with the Muslim temple and the Honorable, let me pronounce his name correctly, the Honorable Muhammad, when he left him, he went through growth. He came into a place where he found himself and he discovered what he believed. He discovered what made sense to him at that point in his life. He looked at the world in a different way. But if everybody held him prisoner to what he had said before, they couldn't be open to where he grew to. And there's some amazing things he said. And I'm going to bring two of those to you. Now, one is going to seem extremely unlike anything Malcolm would have said, right? Because it would like, Malcolm would never have said that, but he did. And here's one of the things he said about humanity. I believe in recognizing every human being as a human being, neither white, black, brown, or red. And when you are dealing with humanity as a family, there's no question of integration or intermarriage, because we are the family of humanity. So what was he saying? At this juncture, he was saying, our humanity is beautiful. Your humanity is beautiful, regardless of the packaging of your skin, regardless of the definition of your race that society has said you are. And my humanity is beautiful. And in my growth, I am able now to see the family of humanity versus just a microcosm of humanity. Isn't that growth? If you had stuck Malcolm in some of the things he had said in his beginning stages, when he first hit the stages of the world, right? When he was speaking as a minister of the movement that he was originally attached to, then you could have just said he could never change. He's always going to be that way. He's always going to be that militant. But we observe that there was growth. And growth and experience allowed him to see things differently, allowed him to expand his view. Another thing he said that I think is just extremely, very much something that we can take and use every single day is this. Every morning when I wake up now, I regard it as having another borrowed day. I thought about this concept and it brought me into my product owner head, right? And I thought, whenever you take an investment and you've taken VC or you've taken some capital into your business, it is your job to make sure there's a return on investment for that. Well, if you start to view every day that you have been given as a loan, what is the return on investment that you want to give to this day? What's the return on investment that you're going to make happen for this day? What are you going to have achieved by the time you close your eyes? That brings value to the fact that you had the gift of another day. I know that's kind of heavy, right? But what if we all started to think that way? That this gift of today is borrowed. So what am I going to do with it? How am I going to make it more? How am I going to make it count? How am I going to use today to make impact for tomorrow so that it's a continual return on investment that I'm giving back to the universe, that I'm giving back to community, that I'm giving back to myself, that I'm giving back to my family on the fact that I have another day? Well, one of the things that will enable us to do that without fear, but with courage, is being grateful. If we're grateful for the gift of this day, of having this day in our hands, of having this day in our mind, in being able to exist in this day, being grateful to be able to exist in this day, then we can look at all the things we can possibly do with this energy of gratitude. What if by the time I close my eyes today, I have been able to reach 2, 3, 4 people who've been able to reach 2, 3, 4 other people, and they were able to shift their mindset today. Instead of it being Monday, it's like, I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful that I'm seeing you today. I'm grateful that I'm in this meeting. I'm grateful that I can be a contributor. I'm grateful for today. And it gives it a whole new set of energy because we're grateful. Now, there is a wonderful thing that Dr. Maya said. Yes, guys, we're gonna go with Dr. Maya, right? Now, she made a quote about when we look at butterflies, we have a habit of just seeing the beauty of the butterfly. But we forget that in order for the butterfly to have become the butterfly had to be alone, and the butterfly had to be in darkness. And in the process of the butterfly becoming the butterfly, the look was not cute. That's me paraphrasing her quote, okay? The look of the process of growth doesn't tend to be cute. It just doesn't. It doesn't tend to look that great. right? But it produces fabulous pigmentation of color, uniqueness to that particular butterfly. Because its darkness was different from the cocoon darkness of another butterfly. Yes, they're all cocoons, and we all go through our cocoon moments, those deep, dark times, all of us. But my deep, dark time and your deep, dark time are not exactly the same. They're different. And they're different for a reason. Because just like I have a different fingerprint to you, yeah, I have a different personality to you. I have a different way of viewing. So my creativity, my articulation comes out different. But when it comes with yours as our family of humanity, now we have this beautiful mosaic where we're able to see your humanity is beautiful, my humanity is beautiful, our humanity is beautiful. Yes, and I'm going to, of course, tell you to tweet it. So please, you guys know the routine now. Tweet it, tweet it, tweet it. My humanity is beautiful. Your humanity is beautiful. Our humanity is beautiful. Yes, it is time to make the tweet. Time for us to tell the world and remind them that this is how we have to see each other. This is the gift that we have to keep giving to each other. The space of humanity. And giving each other the space of humanity means what? We're giving each other the space of growth. Let me say that again. In giving each other the space of humanity, we're giving each other the space of growth. Because we're recognizing this to be true. This thing that we do call life, it's a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey we're doing now to get to another spot in this human experience. But it's a journey. And every single one of us, whether or not we recognize it, we are on this journey. But how do you choose to frame the journey? Well, I offer you the inspiration today to frame Monday, your Monday journey, with gratitude. That as you're journeying today and you're looking through the window and you're driving and you're looking through the window, the right window, the left window, the back window, the past, the present, the future, you're looking at it framed with gratitude. Meaning when you're looking at the past, history's telling you a tale, but you're able to frame that tale through gratitude of having the learnings, of having the documentation, of having the lessons, of having the data, of having the information. But when you take information, it's up to you how you process it. I challenge you to process all the information you get today through gratitude. And you're going to say, oh, okay, hold on, Lizzie. You just may be going a little too far there. I was with you part of the way, but now, Lizzie, you're pulling me too far. And I'm still at the stop sign. And I think you've gone on through the lights, Lizzie. I got you. And that's okay. We're not all on the same pace on our journey, but we're still journeying. So even if you're having to pause at a stop sign, while you're paused at the stop sign, you have the ability to pivot, to decide, do you go forward? Do you go back? Do you go right? Do you go left? Whatever your choice is today, I am simply asking you, simply offering you, whatever choice you make today, frame your choice with gratitude. The lens that you put on to see with today, put the hue of gratitude over that lens so that you see the world a little bit differently. And here's what happens when I am grateful. I can smile. Even if the situation doesn't appear like a smile is warranted, I can still choose to smile because I've got the momentum of gratitude working for me. And here, guys, is my saying about smile. A smile is a universal currency. Yeah, I said it, universal. Like every world, every nation, every neighborhood, every place, whether in space or on the earth or in realms in between, one has the ability to choose to smile. It is a universal currency, and we can't afford not to spend it. We need to keep exchanging it every day. It costs you nothing but choice. So just go ahead and smile. Just like cheese, right? Just go ahead and offer that smile because you can. And the minute you do it, everything in you begins to make a shift. Everything in you begins to make a turn because you made the choice to smile. So today, as you're going through and you're being grateful and you're having gratitude, I'm asking you to smile with it. In your pause, smile. Just go for it. And smile until the smile becomes larger than the projection. What do I mean by that? See, right now, but then it can become larger. And when it becomes larger, it means it's on the inside of me now and it's radiating out to the outside. That's the projection now. The energy has built behind that smile. And that's what we want because that's how we're going to affect the people around us. Going back to what Malcolm said about today being a gift that's been given to us. We have this gift and we have a borrowed day. So since the day has been invested in us, let's make sure we give it a return on investment. Let's do that by helping somebody else see today a different way, by looking at you. So when you look at me, you're seeing the mirror of a smile. You're seeing the thoughts and the frame of gratitude. It'll make you think, go, okay, what is this person on? Are they on some kind of happy pill? Like, what are they taking? What are they drinking? And it might even cause that person to ask a question. I observe you every day and you just always seem to be positive. Why? How? Now I can share the stories. I can share the journey that's got me to this point. Because no, Lizzie isn't some kind of magic inspirational person. I wasn't always inspirational. I didn't always see everything from, you know what, there's a lesson here to be learned. Oh my gosh, there's something waiting for me. There's a gem in this situation. I did not always see the world this way. So yes, I'm telling on myself, I didn't always. And there are moments in days where I ask myself the question, really seriously, this is, I'm supposed to be like happy about this. I'm supposed to be grateful. What? But then in that moment where I'm being transparent with myself, I have the ability to step back and observe the situation and then make a conscious decision. How do I want to participate in this next moment? See, I have that choice. You have that choice. I have just learned to give myself the pause so that I can kind of just check. And sometimes my pauses can be shorter than other days, and sometimes my pauses can be a bit long. And that's not always great if you're having a conversation with me and I go into a pause, because my pause could be like 45 seconds to a minute. And it can feel like if you're having a conversation with me, like that pause has taken all day because you're waiting for, okay, Lizzie, what's next? And I'm still sitting in my pause. But that's my choice. And that's my right to do that. So then when I come out of my pause, I have a response, something I've thought about. And I believe, my belief is not always right, not saying that. But in that moment, I believe that what I'm going to offer back to you is going to be something that's positive and something that's going to empower you to do what it is you're trying to do in a better way. It will support what you're trying to do. It won't tear it down. Now, you see, it's really easy to tear down what somebody's doing by tearing down how they feel about themselves. Yeah, I did say that. See, when you're being grateful, you're going to offer up and send that gratitude energy. But when you're not being grateful, you can send a whole lot of different kind of energy to people that can trigger them and then trigger them to trigger somebody else, then to trigger somebody else. And before you know it, everywhere you go, it's like, oh gosh, what's happening today?
So be an intentional trigger of something positive. Be an injection of positive energy where you are by framing yourself with gratitude. Now, there is somebody I'm going to bring to your attention, and I'm going to bring him to your attention a lot more in the future. And this is Dr. Emoto. Dr. Emoto is no longer with us, but Dr. Emoto studied words, studied the effect of words, and studied the effect of words through water. Now, here is a quote from him. When you have become the embodiment of gratitude, think about how pure the water that fills your body will be, because gratitude begins to radiate. When this happens, you yourself will be a beautiful, shining crystal of light. So think about it. Being in a room on a Monday, or on a call, on a Zoom call, on a team meetup, right? Online, where everybody's got what we call the Monday feeling, but you come in being a shining being of light, of gratitude. And you say to everybody, I'm so grateful to see you this morning. I'm so grateful to see you. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. And you offer that gift to everyone. How will that call shift? How will the energy of that platform that you're on with your team be different? I dare you to do it. I double dare you to do it. Today, allow gratitude to be the thing that shifts the mood. Let me say that again. Allow gratitude to be the thing that shifts the mood all day. So every time you feel yourself going, pop up, go, okay, all right, okay. I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to embody gratitude right now. I'm going to embrace it. I am going to take it. So as we're closing out, let me give you a gratitude affirmation. Let me go find the one that I tend to share with you guys all the time. And we are going to say that affirmation together. And you guys don't forget, there is a copy of the gratitude affirmation that is available in LinkedIn. So if you guys go to LinkedIn, you'll be able to find affirmations that I've used and I've quoted. They are all there. So you guys will be able to just go, I did it. Let me call myself out. I must stop doing that. I apologize. My wonderful, beautiful humans. On LinkedIn, you will find a pack of the 5 core affirmations that align to the affirmations I talk about that we want to always have in our life. And one of them talks to gratitude. My good friend Trisha says, when I do that thing, I've got to call myself out, let everybody know I've just recognized it, be open and honest about it, so then it will help other people, right? So I hope I've helped somebody else. If you're saying things that are uninclusive, we have got to catch ourselves and we have got to grow in that area. And sometimes it's forced growth because we have such strong habits. But guess what? Even though we've got strong habits, we have the ability to change those. We can choose to change them. And I choose to make every human feel like their humanity, regardless of the packaging, is simply beautiful. Their choice of packaging is beautiful because they're a human having a human experience, and I honor and I'm grateful for them having that human experience in the same planet that I'm having mine. So yes, I acknowledge that your humanity is beautiful. I acknowledge that my humanity is beautiful. And I acknowledge that our humanity is beautiful. Because together we're doing this thing called life. And I am so grateful that we are doing it together. Because I think together we are going to be able to make way more things happen than we can do apart. Because I believe the community of our humanity is so very, very, very important. And it shouldn't be thought of as nothing. Although our frame may be empty and it begins being empty, if we pop gratitude on top of it, it gives it a seed to be able to grow some amazing things. So today I choose to think outside of myself and activate gratitude. Yes, I choose as an act of my will to align everything in me with gratefulness. Yes, I declare gratitude. Yes, I am a grateful human. Yes, I choose to be a grateful soul. Yes, I choose to have a grateful mind. Yes, I am choosing to be a grateful body. I release gratefulness into every aspect of my day in every way now. Gratefulness and gratitude is my conscious choice. Our frames are all different, different shapes, different sizes. But what is important is what we put in the frame, what we offer up of ourselves to others. So today, I want to inspire you as you do this thing called the journey of life, that within your frame of reference, within the frame that is your authenticity, the person that you are, that you serve gratitude to yourself and you serve gratitude to others. Now, you can follow me on all forms of social media, whether it's Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. You can follow me, be in touch, reach out to me. I will reach back because I want you to know that I appreciate you getting in touch with me because I believe your humanity is beautiful and I want you to know that from me. My personal mantra here every day is this: I choose as an act of my will to be grateful and move forward. That's my personal mantra. Yes, I march forward to do my part for true equality because I believe without true equality cannot come true collaboration. So true connection is part of what I will do because true connection is going to bring about true collaboration. Yes, I will be a seed for continuous change. Yes, I will be a voice for inclusion. Yes, I will be a voice for justice. Yes, I will be change. That's my choice. That's who I choose to be. That's what I choose to do. So I want to say thank you for joining me this morning on Morning Inspirations. I know you've been inspired just a little bit, even if it's just a sprinkle. But that sprinkle, I believe, is going to make a change for you and enable you to make a change for others. So I want to say thank you, and I want to remind you to think joy. Gratitude totally helps with giving you the momentum to hit that joy place. Totally, totally helps so that you can take you a break, a joy break, to remind yourself of something that made you laugh, something that made you really, really laugh, like, the belly laugh, or maybe where you needed a little of bathroom assistance laugh. Those things. You can choose to go back to those moments, and gratitude will give you momentum to do those things. Thank you so much for being here with me and joining me on our Morning Inspiration Show, where we're talking about always being inspired so we can inspire others. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I look forward to hearing how you were inspired today. Don't forget, our inspirational thought for today about Monday was this: today I choose to peg my Monday with gratitude. Yes, this is my conscious choice. Yes, I affirm this to be my high intention for the momentum of energy that drives and directs my Monday to be gratitude. Yes, I am grateful for the contributions of the past. Yes, I am grateful for all the lessons that continue to last. Yes, I am grateful for the gift of today. Yes, I choose gratitude to peg and frame my Monday. Hello, Monday. Today, my focus is gratitude. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful Monday.
I've had questions. Yes, I have. Tried to make sense of my life, looking through the lenses of my past. I have learned. Yes, I have. Now I have answers. Yes, I have.